Oh yeah, it's presenting. Here we go. So welcome to the best talk show. I'm gonna do just like a little bit story about Frank Thomas and Sammy Sosa. And I've been saying a long time, Cub fans get mad at me for saying the Saints took steroids and Frank Thomas is better than Sosa and tagging me to put the Chicago back in the map. That's just fucking bullshit. That's the BS. I'm gonna say too much. So anyways, we get to me pissed. That's 100% BS. Then Chicago with a map in its budget. Then Cubs fans, everything is about the Cubs. And Megan, if you hit what in the 80s had stars like before, right? The star goes back in the 70s, okay? 60s when Chicago was the map of innings. You have super athletes like what the Peyton. The conference they split is about the Peyton. Chicago back in the map. What the Peyton was there. Michael Jordan, respect to Michael Jordan. Chicago's winning map because Walter Payton and Jordan, Fisk and Baines and Hey Thomas, the guys were pretty much the map. You know what I'm saying? All the players, Carter Fisk when I signed in Chicago, this is with every superstar the great matters. You know what I'm saying? Great wasn't great Maddox too much. You know what I'm saying? We should go because yes, he was not known as a Braves. But those last star players that I care. You know what I'm saying? But I just thought in the 90s that he was the man in the 90s. If you talk about baseball, Chicago sports was Frank Thomas and Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Frank Thomas. Well, Frank Thomas that was awesome. Frank Thomas, and there's a guy named in the 1990, a kid named he was the White Sox. And I'm talking about this guy named Sammy Sosa, okay? Sosa, you confident saying that he put your back in the map in 1988 home run chase. That wasn't the case. That was a steroids fixing steroids thing. It was steroid fix. Because Frank Thomas in the 1990s, he said, I put things, how's weird. So I'm going to talk about what some screen share, why Sosa took steroids, why he was a fraud. Because Sosa played for the Rangers and played for the White Sox. Sosa's not. Yes, don't give Frank Thomas credit. Frank Thomas played a lot for his entire career in his prime. But he got injured. He had to stop playing for space because Paul Connect was on the spot. Saying Frank Thomas was the same player he once have. What he has is magic number one. So let's go back here. I'm saying Frank Thomas was the man. There was star players like Doñez and Lee, Poncaneco. Those guys were stars. You know what I'm saying? But they get the problem with pitching. Stumble. You know what I'm saying? But in 1990s, some 1990s, when how good baseball was. How the baseball structure fucks up everything. Frank Thomas was always against the Union. He wanted to play good. He wanted to be a superstar, and he was against the steroid crap. What's going on in those times? Major League Baseball is to blame for this stuff. In the media, they predicted Frank Thomas back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Today get in trouble with the fans. 1988 everything was fake. They wanted to get fans baseball. And you know what I'm saying? But the fans are already invested in the South side. They're already invested in the White Sox. Or they're winning or they're losing. They're not happy. They want good product. They want some fans want a good product at that time. I'm saying Frank Thomas was a fan. I was when I was a kid. And I did like good Frank Thomas. I like Sosa back then. I like Sosa. But now as a kid, he was in steroids. That was not a good thing for me. But I really had good moments at the time. So, big case. Frank Thomas was not in steroids. He was clean. He was pure. Those guys like grew up with the 90s, go like Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, I want to be like Frank Thomas. As a kid, I want to be like Brad Ventura. The 1990 guy named Paul Connecticut came in. So it's like guys like Coneco, guys were clean. Carlos Lee came in 1988 to 1989. because it was the horse league I could buy also. I was guys like want to be like those guys, and 2 months in the end, and then I was happy, glad he came to slacks. I'm a huge, and then let's see, one brother like in football, one brother like one continue football, cause of fish. I was not even the Walmart can have, you know what I'm saying? But I really didn't have Walmart. My grandpa's a Walmart at the time, but I was looking up to those guys when I was a kid. But this is so just gonna make it quick clear what I don't think. So I'm to my own screen share same sosa how you take steroids. Sosa same sosa was bad, and every year I would consider I was sosa. But now sosa listen, what get me mad if sosa is fraud, it's clean, sosa is clean. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at this picture why he was steroids. So image in Google stuff. Google how bad. Look at how. I'm sure. Screenshot. They were. I'm sure some sort of why he. Fake timers was a legit MVP. Fake timers had better home run stats. He was nice. He did it clean. Let's be honest with you. He was come back to the year 2000. He was have MVP in 2000. Could have won his MVP award 2000, but they didn't because the media and wanted Jason Deambry become a freaking what's it called MVP that year. Jason Deambry. Hey Jason Deambry. I hate the media for you should have picked Frank Thomas in this idiot. Damn media. But let's some of Frank Thomas conversations. 1993, 1984, back-to-back MVP. 1993 MVP in wrestling. What was never MVP? Frank Thomas had whole debut in 1994, so it would have MVP 2000, but Frank Thomas was legit star in the 90s. All those 6 All-Star games came late in the 1990s. Frank Thomas, whoa. Frank Thomas and King of Virginia were the best players in the late 90s and in the mid 90s. Okay, King of Virginia entering a lot and we older. I'm saying older. And so the guy like Jeter took the spot. Sosa and McGuire weren't that stuff. So much like McGuire, he wasn't that. He was the people promoted him. Yeah, they promoted him. You know what I'm saying? Coach mentioned they promoted better than the Sox did. Well, the White Sox fans were convinced that the Weber was winning at the time. That's when White Sox really cared at that time. But I'm sure some sources now, and he was so and he was his teammate. Look at it. If you just don't know, look how. Show how it was. How the hell did he get so? He was skinny. See that? See that? You think Thomas? You think Thomas? You think that's Sims also? That's Sims also there. Here is skinny. He had no big muscles. And using steroids. Look at this. See this? Look at this. That's also there. He was teaming with Cotton Fisk and Ventura, Asaginian, Frank Thomas. And he wasn't even the big stars. Look at that. Woo! Let's see when it was a Cubs. Well, look at that shit. Don't tell me he took steroids. Just look at was taking steroids right there. You know, look at this. Look how buff he is. Buff. Steroids. That's steroids, man. And honestly, supposed to clean? You kidding me? It's not. How is it supposed to clean? It's not clean. He was skiing with the White Sox. If you didn't want to trade him, no thing. Was some sort of good foul field? No. So took steroids, damn right. So what do you think? No. I mean, like I said, Sosa takes the last steroids back with the Cubs because the Cubs had needed marketing. Because Cubs was scared. Chicago Cubs was scared, listen, fans. The Softsiders. You know what I'm saying? And the Chicago team was far for not getting the Cubs winning product. And that's that. I'm giving how much quits. How much they did a good job. The Chicago team didn't do. So I'm gonna give the Records fan a credit. But I'm not going. I keep credit was due. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say the Cubs was cheating and probably no. It's just like you like it's credits due. Chicago too managed immediate correction at the time when they Sosa took steroids. They didn't split the steroids. So Chicago too wanted to rebuild like the White Sox doing. So scared. He was a good player? No, he wasn't a good player. He would get better than TNA. He got stacked up for the steroids he did. And there was good things going on in the 90s. So McGuire, social conference, and the media cuff. Chicago to Sosa take steroids. I believe he must be the Cubs. Still using bombs, sticking the steroids. They created the whole thing. What's the blame is the media. The media and the players only created steroids mess. And Frank Thomas was against steroid using back in the day. I'm gonna screen share this before and I want it before it flick me down. Because when it back into 05, it's 05. When the coach Sosa the Orioles. Then the Rangers. Was Sosa was good player? No. He stinks. He stunk. I asked about the Warriors fan. He was horrible. Because of steroids he was for the Cubs. And I think the reason because of good back in 03 to 01 was because of what? 98 because Mike Grace was underrated, unappreciated. I mean, this is what I'm saying. I like you guys. The reason why Cubs won the playoffs because look at pitching. You got Maddox, you got Mike Pryor. That guy's a little badasses. You got Sabano. They're little good pitchers. You know what I'm saying? Because I have good star players, I see that potential in Cubs making 3-4. Could have won the World Series 4. I think that's the reason why. But I'm saying I'm slashing it. Who knows because it's good. You got a freaking Moses Alou was a good player. Sosa wasn't really a good player. It was stimulating. Cooking the bat. Remember speaking of Lee, remember Sosa hook his bat? That was real. So cooking the bat was real. And of course. So other things it's also a strike machine. No, and nobody likes Sosa. Never Sosa like why nobody likes Sosa? He was just steroids. And if you die about it, Sosa just steroids back in 2005. I'm sure 2005 Paul or Sosa forgets because that was the reason we made points that made me hate Sosa even more. Cause he embarrassed the crap out of me. I did like I said, I was like, you like Sosa, yeah. Just a good player. Like, oh, great. It was to harass me that day because I Sosa let me down. I was like, oh. Sosa steroids trauma. You know, if you watch the interview with Star Wars trial in Congress, that was 2005. Yeah. Wait, it's true. Let's look the video, but check out.
Your name obviously gets brought up in this whole.
Hold on. Hold on. Still news of it first.
Toward Afghanistan, Pakistan, and another cousin who recently finished his service in the United States Army as a member. Mr. Chairman,
I'm gonna show. I'm gonna screen share for and what's up? Fine, my FaceTime and stuff. Let's look at. I probably do it today, and I hope you guys today. So yeah, I'm gonna show. I'm gonna show you the Congress Hall on what was. And probably do a video like today, part 2. Probably do some creation if you want to talk about it. I feel like talking about this. Like, you should do it today. I can't do this. Cause you guys don't say nothing. What's going on? So I'm gonna do copyright infringement. Probably gonna do copyright. So I'm gonna show you before you guys say, "Oh, man, she gets this down." Let's see. I'm gonna show you how to copyright. Just gonna show you the effects, so just gonna show you what's going on. So I'm gonna show you before you saying, "Oh, best you can too far." I'm gonna show you. I'm sure fake news. I'm gonna try, but I'm gonna screen share it. Before I get this first. Now I'm gonna show you the last thing. What's going on? Probably show you confidence later. You confidence a lot of my jelly confidence. I can get it another time. But I'm saying I'm gonna show you screenshot for what's the time. Well, the Congress all back in 05, and I'm gonna show you that in fitting baseball got baseball. You know what I'm saying? The Cubs got baseball got caught that happy, but just a warning. Along further allows us to produce a cover with motion picture with taste the uncovered news of it's called fair news. Federal criminalization purposes, recent news. Before teachers and someone's teaching you guys a lesson. Like, let's go see what comes up back in the day. And then I'll probably do like live action stuff if you want to remember. Too much of stuff.
Let's get them in. And I'm pleased that there's a cause and effect here. Steroid use becomes legitimized in large part.
Back in context, we put better at the
As I
time.
noted in my opening statement this morning, the committee's primary goal in this inquiry
It's still about it's not 5.
growing
So if you remember
steroid
that.
use that begins at the professional level and inevitably, it seems, trickles down to college and high school sports. Mr. Waxner and I believe our oversight, which begins but does not end today, can help break that cycle and convince the 500,000 high school students using steroids today that they're making a big mistake. But we can't do this alone. After all, there's a cause and effect here. Steroid use becomes legitimized in large part because young people emulate star athletes.
That's true.
But it takes stars to combat stars. Today, we're grateful that we have 2 pillars of the game of baseball ready, willing, and able to take on that charge. We're taking this break in today's hearing to announce the creation of Zero Tolerance, the advisory committee on ending the use of performance-enhancing drugs in sports. While membership on this task force is evolving and names are sure to be added in coming days and weeks, it will initially be co-chaired by Kurt Schilling and Frank Thomas, Mr. Waxman, and myself.
Thomas, woohoo!
Zero Tolerance will gather information, foster discussion, and provide recommendations to Congress
Hey,
on
Thomas.
the next steps. We've invited the NFL, the NBA, and the NHL to recommend participants to this panel, since every professional sport needs to let young people know about the dangers of illegal steroid use. We believe the profile Mr. Schilling and Mr. Thomas can lend to this committee will send a strong message in and of itself about the dangers of steroid use. We also believe that their input and leadership will be essential to putting the issue of steroid use at all levels of sports under the microscope. Mr. Waxman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I'm pleased to have Mr. Schilling here with us. The reason that Mr. Schilling and Mr. Thomas were invited to be participants in this hearing today is because they have both been outspoken critics of steroid use by baseball players, for which I commend them, and I think it's so
Democrats back
important
in
that
pegging
they've
along.
taken the position they have. And I'm pleased that they are going to be testifying. In one case, Mr. Thomas by remote control, and Mr. Schilling here with us today. I'm pleased that they are here and announcing as well the fact that they will be a part of an advisory group. This will serve a very, very important purpose as we move along to try to figure out how we can best stop steroid
We don't put it
by
show my points.
sports figures and, more importantly, the children who emulate them. So I want to commend both of them for their presence, willing to participate, and the committee that they are going to be part of. Thank you.
Mr. Waxman, and before we start the formal hearing, again, Mr. Schilling and Mr. Thomas were invited today because they've been outspoken in their opposition to steroids in professional sports. And Mr. Schilling, before you do your prepared
guys.
testimony under oath, would you like to say anything? Okay. We're happy to have you as part of this, and we just want to say thank you very much. And to Mr. Thomas, the same thing. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll be ready to move in with ready to bring in the next panel. You can get.
Look at that star player you have. You know what I'm saying? Look at that star flash. That's the thing. I beg a question about stuff. Let's show the true effect. So see how effective this against that was in for years and years. This is Congress, man. And what I'm saying. So McGuire is lying. Sosa is lying. Canseco's there. I'm sure Brooke. I'm sure Decorator. I don't consider book, believe it or not. I'm sure. Premier lied, he get caught. No 5. Look at his shield, Sosa. I'm still with him. They tell us to shoot in the Wi-Fi so I can feel good again. Unfortunately. No, I'm asking a question. Why is they testify back in Congress? Okay. McGuire. Fraud. That's what they do to juniors. Era stats of you. Tell me about it. McGuire box so every legitimate deserves.
We're going to swear each member in before they testify individually. Jim Sharp will be reading Mr. Sosa's statement.
So it's pretty long video, but if you check it out, guys, I'm showing some clicks.
I'll start. We have a very distinguished panel here, obviously, in front of us. Mr. Jose Canseco, the former member of the Oakland Athletics and Texas Rangers. Mr. Sammy Sosa, current member of the Baltimore Orioles and former Chicago Cub, accompanied by his interpreter, Mrs. Patricia.
What the hell you
Roosevelt,
know so saying?
Jim Sharp, who will be reading his
Yeah,
opening
it's
statement.
interpretation. That's stupid.
Mr. Mark McGuire, former member of the Oakland Athletics and St. Louis Cardinals. Mr. Rafael Palmeiro, current member of the Baltimore Orioles and former Texas Ranger. And Kurt Schilling, current member of the Boston Red Sox. And we have Mr. Frank Thomas, the current member of the Chicago White Sox, appearing by video conference. Mr. Canseco,
White
we'll
Sox.
swear you in first if you'd rise with.
You seen it? Seen it? You seen it? Next, it says, see how typical crappy this is. Her social took steroids and blah blah blah. I'm not being confident. This is the fact. It's also took steroids. So, why is also this picture if I can speak English? And it's kind of not him speaking English now or something. But I think confident on that's dumb Most of them are not. Majority not stupid to say. No, who's better? Frank Thomas or Sosa? Frank Thomas was the legit best, greatest hitter with Tim Williams, Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig's combined. Frank Thomas was the only player. And Frank Thomas is the best hitter in the White Sox history. Everyone knows that. Everyone who's a Red Sox fan will tell you that. Frank Thomas is the man. Frank Thomas still has the fame, the superstarism. You know, when I was Sox fans, everything with Frank Thomas. Because Frank Thomas in the house, he came out of gas. I'm a huge Frank Thomas fan. I'm also a big Frank Thomas fan. Frank Thomas is awesome, class at guy. Like I said, man, I show you a fisherman class. So they takes their words, and it's proven. The force is there. They made him. He's propaganda. Create a monster. So that's my thoughts today. Please like, subscribe. I'm doing more. I'm pretty good at the stuff in baseball history. I'm not sure why I was against that season. You guys want to know what's going on? Because I'm so baseball guy, huge White Sox fan. But mostly I love the White Sox. So